8-man roster for the tournament, which begins on the 21st of December. Meanwhile, the Confederation of African Football CAF are set today, Thursday, December 11th, as a deadline for all participating teams to submit their final squads, and it's now been expected that before the end of today, or at the earliest by noon, the Super Eagles list is expected to be made public. And to remind you, Nigeria will be facing Tanzania on the 23rd of December. Yes, later this month in their group opener, as they'll be facing the Taifa Stars, and then they'll be shifting attention to the Carthage Eagles of Tunisia on the 27th of December, before playing their last group game against the Cranes of Uganda, who have touched down on Morocco, and that game set to go down on the 30th of December 2025. And one seasoned coach, or should I say former coach, is speaking over the current state of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. I'm talking about Frenchman Claude Leroy. He has expressed his doubt over the true strength of the three-time African champions after they failed to qualify for the 2026 FIFA World Cup ahead of the African Cup of Nations set to go down in Morocco. Leroy is concerned about a few goals scored by the Nigerians during the qualifying series. Remember, Nigeria played 12 games in all and were only able to score 20, and Leroy pointed out that these goals were scored against weaker teams. According to what he told Canal Sport, quoting his statement, he said, "When you don't qualify for the World Cup and you're Nigeria, I am not impressed by the statistics of 20 goals in 12 matches with the offensive potential they have." And for those who do not know, or for those who have forgotten, this veteran French coach won the African Cup of Nations in 1988. Yes, that was Maroc 88, with the goal scored by Nigeria. According to him, we're against irresistible teams, but Benin and Gabon, so we need to put things into proper perspective. The 77-year-old said the Super Eagles coach Eric Shell would have had a better approach to the upcoming AFCON, and Nigeria booked the ticket to the FIFA World Cup. And let's see how all of these things shape up ahead of the AFCON, set to go down from the 21st of December. That's a little over 2 weeks from now. Still with football stories, but we'll now move straight to women's football. On March Day 3 of the 2025-2026 Nigeria Women's Football League, that's the NWFL, delivered a gripping drama across venues. That was yesterday, Wednesday. But it was another tough evening for Delta Queens, who fell 2-0 to an informed FC Robo Queens in the city of Lagos. While the round was defined by unprecedented wave of 4 away victories, Delta Queens were unable to join the list of successful travelers, instead enduring their second major setback on the road against a ruthless Robo side that maintained their flawless start to the season. Well, in other venues, the Queens are continuing their fine form with a gritty 1-0 win at the Kitty Queens, all thanks to a decisive strike by Atume Dusor. Adamawa Queens extended their unbeaten run in the city of Makwara as they defeated Ibom Angels by a lone goal, courtesy of Ifeoma Damian, who scored early, and the city of Ibadan. The tough start to the season continued for Arewa. You're talking about Pacers of Queens as they lost at home to visiting Rivers Angels, with Ramotalai Karima scoring the winner just before halftime. Abia Angels registered their first win of the season as they beat Athlone Queens 2-0 in the city of Umuahia, and Nasarawa Amazons, the Kabi rode up dominance with a mature 2-0 victory over debutant Awudiyanem Queens in their own fixture in the city of Iyamo. Remo Stars ladies secured a second win of the campaign with an away 2-0 victory against Confluence Queens. Well, Match Day 3 will conclude later today as Nigeria Towers will be facing champions, defending champions, I must say, Bayelsa Queens in the city of Abuja, while Sunshine Queens will tackle Donna's ladies in an highly anticipated Southwest Derby in the city of Akure. But from the NWFL, we move straight to the Nigeria Premier Football League, where Remo Stars head coach Sulaiman Folari says they are determined to get their confidence back in the NPFL. The Sky Blue Stars have struggled to replicate the former, which helped them win their maiden NPFL title last term, and the Remo Stars have managed only one win from their last 3 league games. They currently occupy 9th position on the NPFL log with 22 points. Folari said the position is not befitting for defending champion, and quoting him, he said this period what matters to us is to get our confidence back as a defending champion. That position isn't where we belong. The words of Folari as he spoke to the media department of the Sky Blue Stars. As we're about to go for our first commercial break on the show this morning, I'm giving you one transfer update regarding one player for Nigeria Super Falcons. And yes, National Women's Soccer League side. Talking about the North Carolina Courage, they have announced the signing of Super Falcons forward Chioma Okafor, and for Okafor she penned a 3-year contract with the option of another year. The 22-year-old signed her first professional contract with the Courage after finishing her collegiate career at the University of Connecticut, and the striker scored 30 goals and registered 5 assists in 57 appearances over 4 seasons at the University of Connecticut. And for Okafor, she expressed excitement on making the move, and quoting what she said to the official website of a new club: "I am excited to call North Carolina home and sign with the Courage. From the early conversations with the team, I fell in love with the developmental plan they laid out for me and the drive to build back to the club's championship route. I cannot wait to get back to work in 2026. And according to the chief soccer officer of the club, Terry Bowley, he expressed confidence, saying big things are set to come from the Nigerian, and taking apart statements from what he said. Beyond on our on-field qualities, Chioma brings a competitive edge and a growth mindset that fits the culture we're building at the club. She works, she listens, and she's hungry to develop. The words of Terry Bowley. Yes, as the chief soccer officer of the North Carolina Courage in the National Women's Soccer League in the United States. Well, check the time right now. This is 15 minutes to the hour of 8. We'll be going for a commercial break right now. When we return, we'll be moving straight forward. The UEFA Champions League is on the menu this morning.
Thou art loosed, oh yes! A special program packaged for women deliverance by the Mountain of Fire and Miracle Ministries, Southwest 2, Mega Regional Headquarters. Women, thou art loosed. Obìnrin àtúọ̀sílẹ̀. Ó lẹ́tí gbọ́yẹ̀ o, gbogbo ẹ̀yin obìnrin ẹ wá gba ìtúsílẹ̀ kúrò lọ́wọ́ gbogbo agbára tó ń dènà ayọ̀ nínú ìgbéyàwó yín tí ó jẹ́ kálàáfíà òjọba, kí àìlera, àìríjẹ, àìríná sì dópin nínú ìpàdé àdúrà. Woman, thou art loosed. Obìnrin àtúọ̀sílẹ̀. Featuring deliverance from the powers that disable marital joy. Peaceful homes. Date Saturday, 13th December 2025. Time 9 a.m. Venue is the MFM Southwest 2 Mega Regional Headquarters, Iworodojo Expressway, Ibadan. Ministry Pastor Paul Aduroju, Senior Regional Overseer, and other anointed men of God. Don't miss it. Jesus is Lord.
Still on the number 1 radio station, Oluyole FM 98.5.
The chairperson and indeed the entire members of the body of retired head of extra ministerial agency of Oyo State Civil Service extend a heartfelt condolence to the family of our dear member, Pa David Oluyole Olufunsho Obisheson, FCA FCTI MBA, age 83 years. Pa David Oluyole Olufunsho Obisheson, while in the service of Oyo State Civil Service, a chairman, Board of Internal Revenue, showed high level of integrity and professional commitment. His life trajectory was indeed a good testament, and with outstanding service to God and humanity. He was a complete gentleman, soft-spoken. We are indeed very proud of him. We therefore wish to join the family, friends and colleagues to celebrate the remarkable life and time of this great man and distinguished late member for a life well spent while on this planet Earth. Burial programs, date Thursday 11th December 2025, venue 17 Fullfield Live Nursery and Primary School, close off Faith Bible College Road, Olokpa bus stop, Akobo, Ibadan. Thanksgiving service will hold on Friday 12 December 2025, venue Emmanuel Anglican Church, Ashi, Ibadan. Reception follows immediately at Rollers Event Center beside Kolapo Ishola Estate, General Gas, Akobo, Ibadan. Announcer Dickness Esther Afe Olopade, chairperson Soviet Femi Akitola, FNIL's secretary. OLUYOLEFM 98.5. Alága ti gbogbo ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ Arimo Christ Band ti Cathedral St. Peter Arimo Ibadan, Mama Abigail Olabisi Onipede, ẹni ọdún mẹ́tàdínláàádọ́rùn ni wọ́n kí wọ́n tó jáde láyé. Wọ́n jẹ́ ọ̀kan lára ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ Arimo Christ Band nígbà ayé wọn. Báyìí ni ètò afẹ́ ọ ṣùgbọ́n Jésù fẹ́ ọ jù wá lọ. Ìpàdé tún di lẹ́sẹ̀ Jésù. Olùkéde Arimo Christ Band.
How I wish I could stay a little bit longer. I saw it coming, but was so difficult to say goodbye. I have served my God, my church, family, community, and my nation at large. I played my part and left my firm legacies. My task is done. Now gone home to be with my maker forever. Our beloved sunset, 13th November 2025 at the age of 93. Join us as we celebrate the life of our irreplaceable EOA on Thursday 11th 2025. Service of songs and Christian wake-up at number 16 Felele Route, Ebire Schools Close, Felele Challenge, Ibadan, Oyo State. Time 4 p.m. Friday 12th December 2025, 9 a.m.
Yes, you're welcome back from that commercial break. You're still listening to Tit Bits right here on Oluyole 98.5 FM. And yes, for want of time, let us move straight to our foreign stories. I will move straight to the UEFA Champions League. And in the city of Madrid, it was Manchester City that recovered from a goal down to deliver a magnificent Champions League performance at perennial winners Real Madrid, and they left the La Liga side's manager Xabi Alonso precariously holding on to his job. Alonso is under severe pressure following a poor run of form in the league and a reported clash of culture with his players, and the heat now cranks up after Real failed to hold on to their early advantage. They all suffered a blow. Leading goal scorer Kylian Mbappe was deemed only fit enough to be on the bench, but the French captain did not make an appearance as his teammates fell to a demoralizing defeat. So right now you could see the troubles for the coach, talking about Xabi Alonso, continues for him in the UEFA Champions League and also in the league, but giving you other results of games as it went down yesterday in other venues. Karabakh, they lost at home 2-4 to Ajax Amsterdam, and yes, that was the first points Ajax will be having on the board, the first maximum point Ajax will be having on the board since the commencement of the UEFA Champions League this season. Villarreal also lost at home 2-3 to Copenhagen, and it was a drab, goalless affair between Athletic Club and Paris Saint-Germain in Spain. Borussia Dortmund at the Signal Iduna Park, they had a 2-2 draw with Bodo Glimt. Benfica in Portugal defeated with Napoli 2-0. In Italy, Juventus defeated Pafos by 2-0, and it was a 2-2 affair between Leverkusen and Newcastle United. And in Belgium, one side continued their 100% performance so far, their 100% run so far. Talking about Arsenal as they played out a 3-0 away victory to Club Brugge. It was Noni Madueke and Gabriel Martinelli that were amongst the goal scorers in that affair. And right now we're bringing Oladapo Madaeshe as we discuss that game as it went down yesterday. Within 1 or 2 minutes we'll be discussing about how it went down. Good morning, Dakman. I hope you're doing good. But let us move straight to that game as it went down yesterday in Belgium. As Arsenal, they had an impressive victory in that one yesterday.
Yeah, Arsenal had an impressive victory yesterday, going to Belgium side, defeating Club Brugge 3-0. Yeah, I mean, Arsenal has been very impressive this season. Looking at the Champions
but you could say they've struggled a bit in the league of recent. You know, they drew with Chelsea, and they also lost to Aston Villa. But you would say it was a good way to bounce back.
Yeah, it was a good way to bounce back because I think they are looking for both cups, both the Premier League and the Champions League. But now they have injuries issues, so we can't really blame them against Aston Villa. But they had to bounce back in the Champions League and defeated Club Brugge, and it was a wonderful goal from Madueke. I mean, the first goal. Looking at Madueke, I think Madueke will be an additional. Madueke is an additional plus to the Arsenal team, so I think Arsenal will be very good this season.
But right now, since the team with Arsenal, they tend to lose focus. So when they get to the December-January period, what do you think should be the focus for Arsenal in one word? Should it be the Champions League or the English Premier League?
I think they should focus on it too and focus on their own self.
Strong ones from Dapo there telling Arsenal to still keep an eye on two outlets, the Champions League and even the league. Let's see how they were able to navigate those choppy waters. Talking about those very, very busy fixtures which lies ahead of them. Giving you fixtures set to go down in the UEFA Europa League from 6:45 p.m. Nigerian time. Ferencváros will be hosting Rangers of Scotland. Dinamo Kiev. Dinamo Zagreb will be facing Real Betis as Ludogorets versus Palka, Midtjylland versus Genk, UGC Nice versus Braga, Sturm Graz versus Red Star Belgrade, VfB Stuttgart versus Maccabi Tel Aviv, Utrecht versus Nottingham Forest, Young Boys versus Lille, Basel in Switzerland will be host of Aston Villa, Brann versus Fenerbahce, Celta de Vigo versus Bologna, Celtic versus Roma. FC Star Bucharesti in Romania versus a Feyenoord, Freiburg versus Salzburg, Olympic Lyonnais versus Go Ahead Eagles, Panathinaikos versus Victoria Pilsen, and Porto versus Malmo. And those are your fixtures set to go down in the UEFA Europa League. Well, it's time for me to drop anchor on the program this morning, but not to worry, later tomorrow from 7:30 a.m. a brand new edition of the program hits the airways. Well, as you know, the BCS Father Christmas still continues. Bring your child just 5,000 naira. Your child can have premium fun right here within the premises of the Broadcasting Corporation of Oyo State. Yes, at the Basharon area of Ibadan. Well, name is Toby Ajowole, and on behalf of Dapo, enjoy the rest of your Thursday. We will see you next time.
Bells prepare to jingle this coming Christmas. The BCOS for the Christmas and New Year Committee beckons on schools, churches, groups, and individuals to come and partner with us on our various programs, be it 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, or 60-minute programs. Church carols, mobile for the Christmas, and lots more. For further inquiry, call the Christmas Committee Chairman, Oluyole, on 0811-620-0150. Let's get the season rollicking and every moment jingle with joy. Merry Christmas.
Oluyole FM.
Bójúmọ́ bá ti mọ́ ọ̀yẹ́ máa ń la o, ọ̀yẹ́ tó la lónìí o, ọ̀yẹ́ ire ni. Ẹ̀kú ojúmọ́ lọ́dẹ̀dẹ̀ yìí o, ojúmọ́ aláyọ̀ lèmi o. Ìròyìn lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ màlá tó ti gbé dé, ẹlẹ́tì ọ̀fẹ́ ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà, ìròyìn kárí ayé màlẹ́lẹ́yìn o. Ẹlẹ́tì ọ̀fẹ́ ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà, etí mi ò lè jò ń lò fọ́nrán ìmí tó lùkọ́ yín. Ẹlẹ́tì ọ̀fẹ́ ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà, ẹ̀tẹ́ ti balẹ̀ jẹ́ ká tún jọgbọ́ o. Ẹlẹ́tì ọ̀fẹ́ ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà, ìkànnì tó gbajúgbajà Olúyọ̀lé FM. Ẹlẹ́tì ọ̀fẹ́ ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà, Ajílété FM ẹ tún máa gbọ́ wa lásìkò kan náà. Ẹlẹ́tì ọ̀fẹ́ ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà, Òkè Ògùn FM tó wà lálága. Ẹlẹ́tì ọ̀fẹ́ ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà, Ẹlẹ́tì ọ̀fẹ́ ìròyìn tó kún kẹ́kẹ́.